Welcome to this standalone explainer. This is the exact recipe that turned a raw, rambling language model into ChatGPT. It has 3 stages, and the magic is in how they fit together. We will build each one and follow a single tiny example all the way through so it stays concrete. Here's the plan for the next few minutes. The 3 stages and what each contributes, a derivation of why their order is forced, a worked example of the data at every stage, and the famous result where a tiny aligned model beat a giant raw one. Before any detail, an analogy. Think about how you train a new hire. First, you show them examples of good work. Then you build a rubric that captures what you actually care about. Then you let them practice and grade themselves against that rubric. RLHF is exactly this 3-step loop applied to a language model instead of a person. The blueprint is the 2022 InstructGPT paper by Ouyang and colleagues at OpenAI. ChatGPT shipped that recipe that November. Interestingly, the reward model and PPO were both borrowed from earlier reinforcement learning work. The real novelty was wiring them together for language at scale, and it worked astonishingly well. Here is the number that shocked everyone. A model 100 times smaller, but aligned with this recipe, was preferred by people over the raw giant. Alignment beat raw scale by 2 orders of magnitude, and that is why this pipeline became the industry standard overnight. So here is the whole pipeline in one line. The raw pre-trained model flows through supervised fine-tuning, which teaches it to imitate good answers. Then a reward model, which learns to rank. Then PPO, which optimizes against that reward. Imitate, rank, optimize. Why this exact order? Could we not just jump straight to reinforcement learning? Let us reason it through. Reinforcement learning from a random policy would explore mostly gibberish, and a reward model can only judge answers near the ones it was trained on. Supervised fine-tuning places the policy inside that trusted region first. So SFT enables the reward model, which enables PPO. It is a ladder, remove a rung, and the climb collapses. Let us follow one prompt through all 3 stages so you can see exactly what data each one needs. In stage 1, a human writes a single good answer. In stage 2, the model produces 4 answers and a human just ranks them. In stage 3, the model generates brand new answers and the reward model scores them. Notice the payoff? A human writes once and ranks once. Then the reward model plays the human forever. That is why stage 3 can practice cheaply thousands of times without any new human writing. And what does a single improvement step actually do? Score an answer, then compare it to the recent average. Here, the answer scores 0.8 against a baseline of 0.5, so the advantage is plus 0.3. Above average, make it more likely. Had it scored 0.2, the advantage would be negative, and we would make it less likely. That single idea, reward minus baseline sets the direction, is the engine we open up fully in the next 2 videos. Now the failure modes side by side with their fixes. Push the reward model too hard and quality collapses, that is reward hacking tamed by a KL leash. The reward model also drifts as the policy changes, so you refresh it. And PPO carries a heavy extra value network, which later methods like GRPO remove entirely. Here's that headline result drawn out as a bar chart. The tiny 1.3 billion aligned model on the right is preferred far more often than the 175 billion raw model on the left. The whole pipeline exists to produce that gap. 4 things to carry away from this video. 3 stages: imitate, rank, optimize. Their order is forced. Stage 3 explores cheaply because the reward model stands in for the human, and alignment can beat raw scale by a wide margin. Before we wrap up, one misconception worth clearing away. People often assume RLHF makes a model smarter or teaches it new facts. It really does not. Almost all of the knowledge was already baked in during pre-training on the internet. What RLHF actually does is align and elicit. It draws out the helpful, honest behavior the base model was already capable of and suppresses the unhelpful modes. Keep that distinction in mind because it explains why alignment is about behavior, not raw intelligence. So that is the recipe, end-to-end, supervised fine-tuning, then a reward model, then PPO. The one piece we have treated as a black box is that word optimize. In the next standalone video, we open it up with policy gradients, the engine inside stage 3. Thanks for watching.